Alright.
Ooh, slight framiness. Oh, I love that. We need to make machinery for the minor Mark IIIs.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
those
I
require...
never looked at what those require. Okay.
Those require 3 drills, steel piping. I don't remember what those things are. I don't remember what the last 2 things are, basically. I know the...
Supercomputers, fused modular frames, and turbo motors.
Okay, I don't know how to make turbo
Are we
motors.
passively making any of those?
Yes, we are passively making supercomputers. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. Oops.
I'll go check. Because I think this is the machine that
No,
does
these
it.
are modular engines, not turbo motors.
Yeah, we've got a few hundred supercomputers at this point.
Yeah. Alright, just a second. What does it take to make a turbo motor? You've got to be a manufacturer. Right?
Hello, Spell. Good morning.
Turbo motors.
It's not to see you.
Yeah, we are not making these.
Hello, Goblin. No, I don't think we are. What do we need for turbo motors?
Cooling systems, radio control units, motors, and rubber.
Okay. 2 of those are easy to do.
Yeah.
But we should start pumping some of them.
Cooling systems. I don't even think we're making cooling systems.
I don't even know what those are, so I don't think we are. 50 modular, or one of these. Mars Scar Wednesday, when I'm done with them. Hell yeah.
Cooling systems. Cooling systems are made using heat sinks, rubber, water, and nitrogen gas. I don't think we're even making heat sinks.
No, don't think so. Oops.
Alright, heat sinks are made out of aluminum sheets and copper sheets.
Okay.
Boy, that's a process and a half. Need 7.5 cooling systems per minute. The cooling system recipe makes 6.
Well, we can up it with summer sloops and or things.
Alright, if I put in a battery and change the target production rate to 7.5. Okay. Those numbers aren't terrible. It only puts decimals into water and nitrogen gas, which doesn't matter that much because those supply a fluid amount anyways.
Yeah, and we've got a nitrogen gas that we don't need to split off, really, I think, because it's producing...
Okay, and it requires 15 heat sinks, and heat sinks produce at 7.5 per minute already.
Okay, that's nice, yeah. So we just need to make, like... You know, maybe we should go calculate how many we need, actually.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so 2 heat sinks, that's 37.5 allocate aluminum sheets. I mean, we're going to double this because we need to make 2.
Yeah.
So here, let me just put batteries in. Okay, so we'll need 75 aluminum and 45 copper per minute. I wasn't going to double decimal points right now. It's too early in the morning.
You can also summer sloop to double if you need it.
Well, yeah, but I think we just want 2 machines doing it.
Oh, yeah, that's fair.
Yeah. Because, what was it? What are we short this? Because we found a couple of the turbo motors when we were out exploring. So we have enough to make 3 minor Mark IIIs, and I think most of those are actually want to go on copper. Okay. So we'll be producing enough surplus copper to
your thoughts,
your do I have any other supercomputers in my inventory? I
I
have 8 turbo motors in my inventory. For whatever that matters. Thank you, Kaylee. Love you.
This is the heavy modular frame belt. It's making 2 per minute. put some sloops in you. Its limiting factor is screws, so it's not even producing at maximum efficiency. Oh, man.
Yeah. This would all be a little easier if we had everything organized.
Mm-hmm.
But, you know, that's what we're gonna be working on soon anyway.
Yeah.
I have taken
We just need
I have taken a
materials to
screenshot
make
of
the
the
new miners.
I've taken a screenshot of this whole mess, and I'm gonna keep that forever.
Okay. We do have a chunk of fused
There's
modular
Thorkelly.
frames. I'm gonna upload
Yeah,
a stack of them.
Yeah, I put them in there. I guess I could have just put a auto uploader here, but oh well.
Mm-hmm. Nah, we don't need it. All right. And supercomputers. Do we have enough for like 3 of those?
Yeah, we've got like a good few hundred of them.
Okay. So we can make 3 upgraded miners.
Okay.
I think those should go to copper.
Okay.
So that we can make the copper sheets that are necessary to start the process of producing the turbo engines that we need to make more.
Okay. We've got 400 and then some supercomputers at this point.
Okay. So upload a couple of supercomputers.
Yep.
And where is our most populous copper? We need like a pure copper.
I think we have... Oh, never mind. I don't know about pure. I know that we have like a...
Where is our nearest pure copper?
I'll go check. Oh, that's iron.
There's
That's
a pure
iron.
copper over by the lake.
It's impure.
Are these doing anything, actually? Oh, no, that's iron. Are those 2 resources by the lake doing anything? I don't remember if we're shipping those over. I don't think we are. We just have things on them. Just a second, I'm gonna go check
I think
that
they
real
are. I
quick.
think I did that at some point.
Because there's no conveyor belts coming from over there.
There
Right?
isn't?
Oh, no, there is. There is. Yeah. But only copper. I think there's a pure iron node over there that we aren't using.
I don't think there's any pure copper nodes anywhere near us. I've been looking through them a lot, but can he find them?
Oh, can he find them, Cotton?
Are any of these pure? No. Even like the drone ones aren't pure.
Pure copper's rare. Oh.
Yeah. That's weird.
Well, we might as well do the normal one that's directly underneath us in that case. If there's no pure ones to be found.
It's this one, right? Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, and
Yeah, so we can.
Sorry.
Yeah. Don't set it up yet.
No.
Don't set up the miner yet.
I was thinking we could also, if we wanted to pump even more copper out, we also have like thousands of batteries that we can put into the miners if we wanted to.
Yeah. Okay, here it is. Yeah. For now, let's just wait. What the? This is a miner Mark 1. We never even upgraded this to 2.
Yep. That is correct.
We've had 60 copper ore sitting right under our noses this entire time.
Well, it's gonna turn into fucking 180 or whatever.
240, I think.
Oh, that's really funny.
So we're gonna have 180 extra copper coming out of here.
You know.
So let me just... So we're gonna want to... Just in order to, like, not disrupt the flow of resources that we already have going.
Uh-huh.
We want to... throw a splitter on it here, and that'll turn this into 120, and then we put another splitter on it here, and that'll turn it into 60. And we can drop a merger here. Ooh.
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh my god.
Let's keep it that way. Oh, never mind.
Alright. And that will turn the main belt into 60, and the belt coming off of here into 180.
Uh-huh.
So that won't disrupt the flow of the original belt, but it will accommodate the new amount of resources that are getting pumped out of this, and also we need to upgrade its belt capacity there and there.
Yeah.
Alright.
Cool. And then we
We've
turned
done
this
it.
one into
We've
a...
solved
We
resources.
turned this one into a 3, right?
Hmm?
We turned this one into a Mark 3.
Yes.
Okay.
But we don't do it yet, because we
Okay.
don't have anywhere for the new resources to go.
Yeah.
So it'll just clog up the line.
Are we going to do this with every single belt? I'm fine if we do. However, we could also... Well, rewiring it from the ground up is probably problematic in it.
Most belts we're only going to have to split in half.
Yeah, that's true.
Because it'll be going from a 2 to a 3.
That's true, yeah.
So this complicated setup doesn't have to happen on all of them.
No.
So now we need to bring this copper to somewhere that it will be useful.
Yeah.
Where is useful? Because it's going to want to be near the aluminum processing. Because aluminum sheets aren't going to make themselves. And we can construct a second floor here.
Yeah.
Over the aluminum processing. I think that's probably what we're going to want to do.
Okay.
So let's just zoop a couple platforms out of this.
Yeah.
Put.
Oh.
For some reason, yeah. In multiplayer, for some reason, the game ignores when you're like zooping platforms. If, like in single player, if you're zooping a platform and it would collide with another platform, it stops building that platform.
Uh-huh.
But in multiplayer, it just lets you build through platforms so that they overlap.
Mine
For some
doesn't.
reason. Mine did.
Oh.
Alright. So, let's bring the copper up. So, we're gonna be making 100... So, can you start making enough smelters for the 180 copper that's gonna be coming up here?
Yeah. On which side should I do? Close towards the... Oh, okay. Yeah. 180 you said. Alright, I can do that.
Yep.
Production... Smelter... Let's put the first one over here. Double check how much you need. 30, okay. 30, this would be...
Alright, maybe not directly up against the edge. We need room to split the copper.
Okay.
So I also need to split 180 into 30 chunks.
Uh-huh.
Oh,
120.
let me just do some math.
This should.
And by do some math, I mean pull up my calculator.
Yeah. I mean, you can do math with a calculator. 60, 120.
Okay. So splitter. Split into 3. Each of these becomes 60. That was really easy.
Yeah.
I don't actually need a calculator for that.
And what are we turning this
All
into?
right.
Oh, I should power them as well.
So, yeah. So each of these is turning into copper sheet. Well, not each of these is turning into copper sheets. Production assembler. Or no, not an assembler. Just a normal constructor. Okay. So we need copper sheets. Copper sheets, 20 ingots per minute, makes 10 copper sheets. So we're going to have to do some merging and stuff. The copper sheets are going to be used to make heat sinks, which we need 45 of per minute to make 1 heat sink's worth of resources.
Okay.
So that means we need 4.5 of these, so we can have one of these copper sheet producers running at half capacity.
Okay.
Which would need 10 sheets per minute. Just a second. So 4 of these with 20. 4 times 20 is 80, so we need 90 copper ingots, which is 3 of these.
Yes.
So 3 of these combined into 1. I think it makes sense to merge these 3 into 1, and then split that 1 into 5.
Oh.
And not cleanly just set it up slapdash.
Yeah.
Right. So
Does it not need to be turned into sheets first?
yeah, the constructors are the 5.
My bad. Yep.
So 1, 2, 3. Oh, that's too close. Oh, I deleted the wire.
Oh, that's
It was
all right.
right in the way.
I'll fix it.
Yeah. Like, it was right in front of my face.
That's what.
Okay.
That's the company we work for. We'll fix it.
Mm-hmm. That's like a decent distance.
I thought you were going to say that's a decent joke in a very demeaning manner.
I think it was the joke that the company was going for.
Yeah, probably.
So, I'll just pop down a splitter here, and 2 splitters here. And the center one can run at reduced capacity, and since it'll fill up quickly, it'll then spread to the other 2.
Oh, yes. He's so right.
So you're running at 50%. And everything else is just normal copper.
Do you want me to do anything?
Just a second.
Yeah.
Okay, so copper's all set up. let's look at the next steps in the process.
Yep.
So the cooling system itself. So we're going to be producing heat sinks here. We need rubber and water and nitrogen gas. We're already making and pumping the nitrogen gas here. We're not using all of it, right?
No, we're not.
Okay.
In fact, we're probably, we're using one of the 2 pipes, which we're definitely not using at capacity.
Yeah. All right. So, pump some water up here, if you wouldn't mind.
Yeah, we'll do. Where's the closest water? Is it... I'm not gonna do that there. Am I going to go into the well? Like where we have the things, the coal power generator? Should I go there?
Yeah, that's probably good.
Actually, there is a water impure node to our northeast.
Oh yeah.
Which I could use?
Yeah, you can set that up. No, that's pure. That's pure water.
No, this is impure. The one that I'm looking at.
Are you sure?
Like,
there's one that's like northeast of us by a couple of feet.
Yeah, this one.
And it's got 6 pure nodes and 1 normal node.
I just see the main node that is impure.
Oh, well, I was mousing over.
Oh, okay, yeah, the other nodes are pure. Am I just reading it wrong? That might be what's happening. Oh, yes, you're right. I see. Okay, so it says impure and then 0 circles, and then it says normal 1 circle. I see. I understand how to read this now. My bad. What did I need for this? I needed a resource well pressurizer.
Now that I've got him doing the complicated stuff, I can do the easy things.
Could you deposit some heavy steel cubes?
Sure. I think. Oh no, the heavy cubes.
Not the fused one. No, the heavy ones.
Okay.
I only need like 12.
I think all of our heavy cubes are making fused cubes.
Oh no!
So we don't have any surplus.
It might not be doing that at max speed.
Oh,
so...
it's doing it at a sub max capacity. So
yeah.
it's definitely not producing anywhere near enough.
Yeah.
Wait, why do we have batteries and a summer sloop in here?
I don't. To produce.
I guess
more
we just
of
wanted
them?
to make them fast.
Yeah, we did. So.
I'm taking the batteries out.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, now it's producing cubes at a speed that we can sustain the heavy cube production at.
Oh, nice.
Because we're producing heavy cubes at 2 per minute, and now it's only consuming them at 1 per minute.
Oh, I see. Yeah. That's not
1.5 per minute. Because originally it was gobbling up way more cubes than we were producing.
Another machine might have some backup, because that's where I usually stole them from. It's near there. It's one of the big 4 inputs. But I don't remember which one.
Okay. So this is producing heavy mod. Oh no, that's the one that I was already looking at. Are you producing heavy mods? You are. We're going into this machine, which is going all the way over here. It has halted process, which seems concerning. Wait, what? That's not where the cubes were going at all.
Coops.
Yeah, you are the one that's producing cubes, and it is going into this storage container.
Is it going from the storage container elsewhere?
Yeah, I'm following the storage container. Oh, is it going into here, actually? No, that's where the computers are going. Because the belts are overlapping, so... It is unclear where it ended up. But it looks like it's going here, but there's no heavy cubes in that machine.
No.
There's no heavy cubes in that recipe.
Okay, man.
Alright, I just need... Oh wait, I've got some heavy cubes in my inventory. I've got 17. Do you need 17?
Yeah, I needed 13.
Alright, cool.
I'll go back.
Those are being uploaded.
Yeah. That won't take very long.
Mm-hmm. Alright, I just need to follow the cube trail. Follow the cube trail. Where does it lead you?
Does it matter which side this goes to? It doesn't, right? No.
Right, cube goes in there. Cube comes out here.
Knife goes in, cube comes out.
Oh! Okay, it took a turn somewhere else. Yeah, all of the overlapping stuff was where it was confusing. Okay, yeah, we've got like 50 spare cube frames in here.
Yeah. Where is the closest...
Fed an insufficient amount of computers.
Where's the closest power source? I guess I could just pull it from here. What are you guys producing? Nothing? No, you are. No, you're not. Why are you not getting any aluminum scrap? That's worrying. Is it just running at max capacity and it's... whatever, it's fine. Doesn't matter.
I mean, it could be another case of the scrap production is backed up again, and I'm gonna need to fix things.
How much power do we have? Oh, we've got plenty. It's fine.
It does look like the train's bringing scrap.
Oh. Should I start harvesting all of the water here, or just some of the nodes? I don't need all of the water. I'll just put some of the things on it, and if we ever need more water, then we've just got most of it prepped, I guess. How much does a pure node produce? How much did we need?
It's like 30, but I don't know if that was just for like one machine's worth. I don't know how many we need.
One of them produces 120, so we can put 4 machines with water.
Okay. Well, scrap is coming in. We are making way too much silica though. We need to start trashing silica, I think.
Okay. Oh no, it is just... I think it's just running at, like, basically max capacity, so it runs out of scrap by the time the train is leaving, or by the train is coming out, so it just has a moment of downtime. Ow.
Yeah, I did turn some of the freight into Alumnia to send here. I don't know if that had any impact on the amount of scrap we're receiving.
I don't know.
Yeah. It seems to still be functioning fine.
Okay. Yeah, this is definitely not gonna make it up this hill, but that's alright. I'll do some pumps. That's fine.
Right, so that's 45 copper.
I've got water over here if you need it. I'll start working on pumping it up.
Enough for 2 assemblers worth of heat sinks. Okay, so just drop 2 assemblers here.
I'll like put 2, I guess. See if that works.
And that becomes a splitter.
Are you pumping? Are you receiving?
It wants to become a merger.
I think it is pumping up.
And just for convenience, I'm gonna double merge into that one, even though it doesn't. It works weird doing it that way, but it's better than nothing.
Yeah, okay. This water is pumping properly.
Mm-hmm. So one in there. We want it going half and half.
Oh my god, this looks amazing.
Okay, and these are receiving the requisite amount of copper each. And now we can just send aluminum up here because we're directly underneath it. Right, and those are the allocate aluminum sheets, so not the casings. Wait, these are just turning into ingots. Okay.
What are we looking at?
So,
Oh, right.
just a second. Let me do some math. So these are all being fed into this, which means it is receiving 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
While that is happening, I'm gonna go check on the aluminum production and stuff. Actually, I'll just deposit some of the silica, I guess.
Whoa. Oy vey, what a mess. So that's coming up there. These are making surplus casings. So I can actually just put a splitter here. Just get rid of that. Turn this into a splitter.
Can't I? Hello? Right.
How many aluminum sheets do I need? 37.5. Double that was, I don't remember.
Why can't I use my
75.
hotbar anymore? That's worrying.
Yeah, that's
I'm pressing like 4 or 5 and
good,
whatever, and
I
it just
guess.
makes a clicking noise, and it doesn't. No, it doesn't even make a clicking noise anymore. Oh.
fancy. All right.
Alright.
Allocate aluminum sheets. Wait.
This is very annoying. I'm gonna quickly relog, see if that fixes
Yeah.
it. Just the main menu, confirm.
Right. Okay, so if that's alternate aluminum casing, what is normal aluminum? What? Where's the recipe for normal aluminum casing? That's the alternate recipe. Or no, aluminum sheets. Aluminum sheets is what I need, not casings.
I'm not sure.
So once again, I need 2.5 of these.
Okay, it's working again. Cool.
Actually, just a second. I think I had a good idea. Whoops, I did that backwards. Okay. So we can have each of these running at 0.833% repeating, of course. So that's 83.33%, which is 25 aluminum ingots and an odd number of copper. What if one is running at 50%?
We also still have a limestone being produced under, or like not produced under us, so that's
Yeah,
pretty cool.
I mean, yeah, we don't need it for anything immediately, so that's fine.
Okay. Merger, please.
Once again, we'll just have the middle one running at 50% efficiency. Oh, perfect. I think that's all the copper accounted for. Well, oh no, never mind. That's one more machine's worth of copper accounted for, and it's not even maximum capacity. That is fine.
Was it? It's like somewhere over here, right? Oh, there it is. Oh, oops. Alright, we are depositing more silica. We're sinking it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because if silica backs up, then everything stops.
Yeah. Why aren't you quick, is the question. That's probably why. Are you quicker now? Yes! Yes! Right. And I also hope that it doesn't slow everything else down as well. Because of too much silica sinking. I doubt it, but...
You never know.
yeah. How many tickets do we have? I'm sure we have plenty.
The tickets are byproduct of using the trash can.
Yeah. We've got like 100 plus. See if we can buy anything interesting from it.
I doubt it.
Conveyor wall mount. Definitely. Wall power outlets.
Hmm?
We can make stairs if we wanted to. Oh, we can buy a bunch of modular frames with it if we wanted to. Which isn't, like, horrible, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Black powder wouldn't be terrible. We can make fused modular frames and turbo motors if we wanted to quick start our and cooling system if we wanted to quick start our things.
That's not the worst idea.
Yeah. 8 tickets gets 50 turbo motors as well. Or 3 tickets for 100 heat sinks. So genuinely not terrible to convert some of them. We have an alternate for the cooling device. Or for the cooling system. Or frames, but... in the hard drive library, I meant.
Mm-hmm. just going to overlap these conveyor belts. Because who's gonna stop me?
Yep. It also seems that sinks are global, so if you print the coupons from one sink, it goes out of every one of them, I think.
Yeah. Yeah.
Thank fuck.
Okay. So there we go. Once we upgrade the copper, we will have the heatsink production in progress.
Which we can do right now.
Yes, we can do that right now, but I would rather get the rest of the assembly line in working order.
Okay.
It's not going to affect anything, it's just how I like to do things.
Yeah, that's fair.
Right. So this is for the turbo motors. And the turbo motors needed the blender next in the step. Uh-oh, we're out of the black cubes now.
I can buy some.
Alright, go ahead.
I'll buy a few heavy cubes. Because we're not making too many of them anyway.
Yeah. I just had a thought. I don't think it's a good one.
Okay.
What if instead of like retrofitting all our existing factory, what if we just built a second factory and made the lines on it that we need, and then reroute all of our resources over there, and then we can allow this factory to like run itself down with no resources being supplied to it, and then we can dismantle it when it's
So what you're telling me is you need me to make another sheet.
I mean, that's just an idea that I had.
I mean, it would make it a little easier.
Yeah.
I'm fine with making another sheet. I'm not doing anything anyway. Question is, where do we want to make it?
Are you uploading the cubes?
Yes. The heavy ones, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we've got 150.
That's a large scale project.
Yeah. But I can start making a sheet.
Where we're making it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just a second. Okay. Cooling system. Heat sinks. This requires 12 heat sinks per minute. We're producing 14. Oh, right. We wanted to increase the capacity so that it's producing 7.5 of these. And then it requires 15 heat sinks. And I think there's part of this process that you can continue to help me with.
Yeah, this one needs more water, so it's I think this one gets 120, so I think it should be able to fill both of the things with water. Yeah. Unless we
this only needs 37.5.
Yeah.
Waters.
Oh right, this is the only one that needs water.
Yeah, that's the only one we need.
Okay.
Yeah.
I can start pulling some of the nitrogen gas over as well.
Okay, so we need radio control units, motors, and rubber. I think we're just producing radio control units with no problem and no end goal.
I believe that is correct.
Yeah, this is making radio control units. We've got a good chunk of them, but our computer production is stalling out.
Not sure why.
Yeah.
Was it because
a lot of things are just using computers.
Oh, I see.
Okay. Computers are being slowed down by circuit board production. Not this one, though. That one's getting plenty of circuit boards. It's actually not. It's getting less circuit boards than it needs. I guess it's being limited by plastic production, actually.
Ooh. No.
Okay. So we don't actually need the rubber sink anymore.
We don't?
So that can go. Because our surplus rubber has been eaten.
Okay. I
Okay,
just
you were
worry about if we remove the sink, it'll start building
Well,
up
we're
again.
gonna be using a bunch of rubber, so we can let it start building back up. That's why
Alright.
I got rid of it. Actually, something that I can be doing in the meantime is putting a hard drive in the MAM.
Yeah.
Always be scanning. Okay. So, circuit boards. Are you getting all... Oh, no, you're not getting all of your circuit board resources through there. Yeah, I think plastic productions are limiting factor right now.
Okay. We can produce more plastic.
Yeah, we can.
I think we have some left over, don't we?
It's just slowing us down. It's not actually a bottleneck.
Okay. Oh yeah, no, we are. Alright.
Yeah, we're not making surplus plastic. It's not that we don't make, like, way too little. We're making, like, one machine's worth of it too few.
I see. Alright. I can head over to the oil production and see if I can figure out how to make one
Take
of
a look
those.
at the map, actually. Oh, we don't even have a radar tower over there.
No.
You can set up a radar tower over there if you want.
Yeah, what do I need for that? Special? No.
Yeah, just find a place where the radar tower will have the least overlap with our radar tower while still showing a bunch of minerals.
I don't actually know where the radio tower is. Power tower? That's not it.
It's in organization, I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
Oh, okay. What do I need? I need oscillators for that. Do we
Yeah.
make any of those?
We do.
Otherwise I can buy some.
What are the oscillators being bottlenecked by? Reinforced iron plates, really. What an odd bottleneck.
Yeah.
No, we've got a good chunk of surplus. I'll just upload those.
Alright, then I'll start heading towards the oil fields, you mean, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Where'd they go? I put them in my inventory and I can't find them.
You can click the sort button. That might help.
Sword button.
Oh, my bad.
They're there.
Oh.
They're on the edge. I always look in the center when I'm looking for stuff.
Ah. You're on the edge of glory?
I'm on the edge of tomorrow.
My legs are dangling off the edge. That's a pretty fucking sad song. It's in a very upbeat tempo, but like its dialogue is regarding game ending oneself.
Yeah, I could infer that.
But it has like a very happy-go-lucky upbeat tempo, so like
there's no right angle building for pipelines.
There
I'm
isn't?
just having to do it manually.
Oh.
Yeah.
Where am I right now? Why am I pink? Oh, that's alright. Doesn't matter. Why are you blue?
What was the comic where it's I've finally finished this potion to change our colors. Now we can all be green, he says to the blue guy, and the blue guy says, green?
I put a radar tower next to our battery production, I think. Which actually shows a bunch of things, including oil and...
some more nitrogen gas.
Yeah, if we need it at any point.
Yeah.
What did we need from this radio tower?
I just wanted it there so that I could see all of the nearby resources. Specifically, like, so that I can see all of the oil wells. I'm pretty sure the impure oil well isn't doing anything right now.
Yeah, I'm gonna go over there just to check.
You can probably turn that into plastic production.
Yeah, which is going to be funny because I have never done that before, but I'll figure it out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, some new experience for you.
Yeah, I'm gonna see how many of these
learn on the job
aren't actually being used yet.
So, interestingly, despite it not being like spring yet, birds are coming back.
Birds falling down the roof.
No, they're flying all right.
Oh, okay. Okay, this one isn't doing anything yet.
And one of the things that means is that I've got a hole in the roof.
Yeah. Are they nesting in your
directly
walls
where
again?
my computer is? Yeah, they're nesting in my walls again.
Nice. Wonderful. Alright, there's one pure crude oil that isn't being used yet, so I'm gonna...
Oh, okay, there's an entire pure one. I thought there might be. Yeah. I think just the impure one being turned into plastic will be fine. Because, like I said, we aren't massively short on resources.
I don't know.
On plastic.
Which one is the impure one? That one we're using, right?
It's the one on ground level.
Are we using?
Like right where the pipe comes out.
Yeah. I feel like we're using.
I'm pretty sure it's not doing anything. I don't think it's doing anything anymore. I think it was doing something, but the machinery's all dead and silent right now.
Yeah, it is. But why? Did we disable
was making packaged fuel. That was its original purpose.
I see.
And we aren't using packaged fuel anymore.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense, then. Am I going to remove all of the machinery here and just build it from scratch so I can actually figure out what to do? I think I'm going to do that. Unless there's a lot of material everywhere. No, there isn't. Okay, well, time to delete.
You can do it, Mars.
Yeah. Excuse me. Oh, awful.
Awful. Horrible.
Despicable. Yes.
Despicable me.
3. Oh, I don't have inventory space. Oh, because I have too much smokeless powder in my inventory now, for some reason. It's probably a byproduct of things.
Low on smokeless powder.
This will fill it up, I think. But there's so much more random shit around. Oh, it's actually not that much. Never mind. Deposit some plastic as well. Can I even? Nope. Plastic is full. Deposit some of these. Nope, that's full too. Deposit some of these. Alright, can do that.
Rubber is being fed in. Okay. Once heat sinks are supplied, that will be ready to produce. Time to zoop a couple more platforms.
I have so much fucking smokeless powder in my inventory and I don't know what to do with it.
I don't know why you'd have that.
Yeah, there was just a lot in the machinery over here that wasn't doing anything.
I was trying to check if you were messing with my turbo fuel.
But no, I was only messing with the things.
Because that's where all the smokeless powder is.
Oh. What is in this? What are these machines? These are not machines. Oh god, there's so much packaged fuel
These are
here.
not machines.
I'm just gonna deposit a bunch of smokeless powder in this because why not?
Yeah. But
We're
you
not...
just put it in a chest.
Yeah, I'm just putting it in chests.
Ooh. Alternate heavy frames? That might be something to look into.
Okay, so...
Alternate cooling device as well. What is the main recipe for cooling devices? We haven't actually done anything with that.
Okay. So, this is producing 60 meters of crude oil per minute. And I need to turn crude oil into plastic. So I need... what machines do I actually need? Oil extractors?
Oh, it is
no.
just the cooling system. Okay.
Refineries,
Rubber
maybe.
for nitrogen.
Residual plastic. No. Plastic.
Heat sink motor nitrogen.
Okay. How many do
So
you
that's
need? 30
replacing
okay.
rubber with motor and taking out water. Yeah, we don't need that.
I don't like how little space we have here. You know what? I'm gonna make a platform. I'm gonna make a
One
plan.
for frames. I'm gonna take the pure copper recipe as well. Alright, new hard drive in. Okay, this is outputting 7.5 cooling systems. Cooling systems will be used to produce turbo motors.
Zap Brannigan.
Okay.
Okay. So this needs to go into 2 refineries. One.
Are we even producing 7.5 surplus motors anymore? I feel like we were producing surplus motors, but nowhere near that much. Yeah, this is where the motors are being produced. We're making 10. And these are running at maximum capacity due to stator limitations. And the engines are being consumed at a rate of... It's hard to tell.
So these are being filled with
Okay, so
crude oil. I want you to make plastic. Just plastic.
Okay, so we're consuming 4 motors, which means we have a surplus of 6.
Okay.
Which is 0.15 less than we need.
What is heavy
So if
oil
I
being
multiply
used?
the output.
What do we do with heavy oil?
Okay. Heavy oil goes into a refinery.
Heavy oil residue, I mean, sorry.
I don't remember. Let me build a refinery.
Yeah, I can figure it out as well.
Yeah. So yeah, you're making the you're doing the recipe that's just like plastic and heavy oil residue, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So I was making 20 plastic and 10 heavy oil residue. Heavy oil residue also goes into a refinery.
Okay.
And that makes residual fuel.
Okay.
Which is the third tab.
Yeah. It will need 60 per minute, but I'm only going to be producing 20. But that's alright. It doesn't need to run at maximum efficiency because I don't even know what we need fuel for. Do we need to package it?
Not really. Just a second. N. Okay. Heavy oil residue can be made from those things. Heavy oil residue can also be turned into petroleum coke.
Okay.
It can be packaged. It can be turned into smokeless powder. And you can combine it with compacted coal to make turbo fuel.
Okay.
Yeah. So if you press N on your keyboard and then you search the thing that you want to do something with, you can click on it and it will tell you all the recipes that are used to create it and all of the recipes that it can be used in. And also all of the recipes that are locked behind research.
Cool. Wonderful. Love it. I will use it to make some petroleum coke. Because that doesn't require me to package fuel.
Mm-hmm. So now we are making enough surplus motors, thanks to Summer Sloop. Thank you, Summer Sloop. You've saved my business.
Yeah. I do love me some summer slooping.
I just love slooping the summers.
I like the last name Summers. I don't know why. Oops.
He's a superhero with the last name Summers, right?
It does sound familiar, doesn't it?
Doesn't it?
Yeah, that's been something that I've been saying a lot, doesn't it? Also in it. So maybe I'm turning English.
Kaylee is corrupting you.
Kaylee is Australian.
Oh. Good point.
Well, to be fair, Australians are just...
Counterpoint.
Australians are just...
I was about to say that. Australians are just the criminal British.
Oh, I was going to say British further down the tech tree.
Okay.
There's 2 jokes about it, so, you know, fair dues.
Yeah.
Can I put a summer sloop in this bitch to make the petroleum coke efficient? I could. I very much could. How many summer sloops do we have? 8.
Okay. Where is radio control units being produced?
We don't.
The other one?
Okay. Do we need more than 40 plastic extra per minute?
Is it this one? It is this one. How much plastic? More than
40 per minute.
I don't know. Do it anyways.
More than that or regular than that?
Just as many as you can make.
Okay. The summer sloop then.
Well, it's not as many. Just
Summer
as many
sloop
as you can reasonably make.
Yeah, I'm using summer sloops. Only 4 of them, but it also makes the petroleum coke go efficient. So, like, it tickles my brain a little bit in a good way.
Mm-hmm. Turbo motors.
Right, and then I need you two to go up, probably a little bit. 6.
Turbo motors sounds like the name of a motor business.
Turbo motors does sound like that. You're right. And then I would like you two to mingle. Hot, single, and ready to mingle.
And it's just a chunk of rubber from somewhere.
So you will be producing a lot of plastic at this point, which I will put into the train later on. Do I need to make an additional station for the train? Probably not. Probably not.
No, you can just pipe it into the plastic that's already being loaded onto the train.
That's what I thought.
Just slap a merger on there, call it a day.
Okay, petroleum coke. What was the button to search again?
N.
N.
Yeah. If you look in the bottom right corner of your screen, that's where all the hotkeys are.
Yep.
And N is the search bar. Teach a man to fish and he fish, life fish.
Why is it called an oven when you oven the hot, cold food, the hot, cold food eat? I don't actually have any recipes.
John Arbuckle is a visionary.
Yeah, I don't actually have anything that petroleum coke can turn into at the moment.
Do we not?
No. Petroleum coke used in, then it's just question marks.
Huh. Petroleum coke was used in the what's it recipe?
But we might not have
the cheesy whatsits.
The cheesy whatsits. We might not have it unlocked in the tech tree yet. Maybe.
Yeah. I thought I was using petroleum coke to No, that was coal. Okay. I guess it's not completely interchangeable with coal. I thought it was.
I could just store all of the petroleum, the petroleum coke that we make, though. And then when we do need it, we'll figure it out. I'll start doing that. That's fine. That way I can at least get this plastic production going. Organization.
Now, I wonder what the root word for organization is, and why does it have organ in it?
What if it has something to do with surgery? And having to put organs in specific places. That's my best guess.
Alright, rubber's being pumped over. Okay.
Why can't you go in? Oh, because I put you all in the wrong direction.
And we just need to stick a storage container on the output of this. And then turn on copper. And we've got a fully functioning pipeline for turbo motors.
Nice. I like how we're doing this, even though we're gonna make a different location for all of this, but that's alright. This should hold up for a while. Alright, so now I believe I can just turn you guys on.
Yep.
Don't take that out of context.
Ooh, my goodness. How saucy.
How saucy. Yes. Maybe don't use your jetpack right next to all of the oil pumps. I feel like that's, like, genuinely a danger. It's not gonna stop me, though.
Probably fine. Ooh.
And then I need you to go up again. Are you guys producing the plastic? You guys are producing the plastic. I think. Make this go quicker. Make that go quicker. Make that go quicker.
It has begun. The assembly line is functioning.
That go quicker. Where's this going? I don't know. Make that go quicker. Oh,
Wait,
it's
I thought
coming
you said.
in. Alright.
I thought you. Oh, okay. You put the divider somewhere else.
Yes.
For the silica.
For the silica? Oh yeah,
Yeah,
underground.
didn't you synced to the silica, right?
Yes, underground. At least for one of the platforms. I only think there is one of the platforms though.
There's just a bunch of poison gas down here.
Yeah, it's
Where's it getting synced?
it's up. On the ceiling, there's a splitter that puts things into the sink. Like underneath the platform, on like up top.
Oh, you're just sending it to the sink.
Yeah. What did you want?
I would have just built a sink at location.
Oh no. We didn't do that here.
And then not bothered with the long conveyor belt.
I knew that there was like a conveyor belt somewhere relatively close, so I just went for that.
You know, whenever I see like, oh, we're producing surplus resources here, just plop down a sink and stick a 2-inch conveyor belt onto it.
I don't want to do that.
Yeah. Well, that's the difference between you and I.
Yeah. That's the only difference.
Mm-hmm. Nothing else. It's pretty peculiar.
Yeah. Besides that, we're the exact same person. No one would have guessed. Okay, let's see if there's any holdups because of... No, I think this is alright. Okay, so we're producing another 80 or so plastic per minute. I think. If I do my math right. And remember right. Yeah. Ow.
Yes. When you're flying steady, the world looks so small.
Yeah. That's true.
You can just see so far.
If
Like
you
I can see both ends of the train station that's bringing in the copper and the iron.
Oh.
And like normally I feel like that would be obscured by like topography. But flying you can just see the route and all of the conveyor belts. It's a very odd feeling. I'm just looking at the incredibly long conveyor belt that's bringing coal into the, the steel factory.
Yeah. Oh, back then when we didn't have trains yet.
Yeah, or drones.
Yeah. Oh. I'm heading back.
So, interestingly, we're actually now producing all of the resources necessary for particle enrichment.
Oh, yeah. We don't want to do that first, right? We want to select a new home base because otherwise we're going to make more machines that we're not doing in an efficient way.
Well, I mean, we might as well research particle enrichment.
Alright. I don't know how many quick wire we have stored up anywhere. I feel like we're using all of it.
Yeah. Probably. Next factory, we need to hire ceilings.
Yeah. Oh.
Where's quick wire? Oh, coming in at. Really like the old-timey radio announcer voice.
It's a good voice.
Coming in at 6'2" and 180 pounds. Welterweight champion, Jimmy McGee.
Yeah. I'm still trying to think of the Summers superhero.
That has been on my mind a little bit.
Summers superhero.
I just stopped thinking about it.
I can't. Hope Summers? Scott Summers? No. Oh, Cyclops.
Oh, I think that might be it.
Cyclops.
Scott Summers.
Yeah.
That's the one. Yep.
Cool, we've done it. We've done it.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. We just need to wait for the machines to finish making things, right?
Mm-hmm.
Where is this being pumped out of? Oh. It's probably being... We are making cooling units, but all of them are being deposited into the turbo motors, so that's going to take very long before we get 200 of those.
Excuse me.
You're excused.
Thanks. Yeah, most of the computers are being fed into high-speed connectors.
Mm-hmm.
And the high-speed connectors are being fed in here, which is going over this way. Whee! And the high-speed connectors are making supercomputers. That's the current limiting factor for supercomputers, because we don't even have enough Caterium wire to do it.
Mm-hmm.
So we definitely aren't producing surplus Caterium wire.
No.
Just taking a look at all of the machines and where the resources are going.
Oh.
Okay. We are actually producing surplus Caterium wire elsewhere. Actually, how much surplus is it really? Wait a second. That Caterium wire wasn't going into the conveyor belt.
Oh.
We've had an entire Caterium wire constructor that wasn't working.
Oh no. Oh no.
that should help out a good bit.
There's too many like items around because my my game is chugging a bit. It's very funny to watch. Just some regular wire stopping in the middle of the conveyor belt and then zooping across.
One really big limiter right now that we have is stators. Like, nowhere is getting enough stators.
Okay. I think we have a lot of like its its previous part, but we don't.
Yeah,
We're
that's
not
copper
using-
wire and steel pipes.
Yeah. Oh, right.
Okay. We are producing 2 smelters worth of copper that's not being used right
That's true. Yeah. We can start turning them into those.
Actually, this copper wire node here is being fed from here? Yes. Okay, so that's not doing anything. Oh my god, the pathway this copper wire is taking is ludicrous.
Uh-huh. There's a few of those.
That's insane, that pathway. I cannot fathom how that is working. It's being produced on floor 2.
Yep.
It's being sent up to floor 3. It is going over here, hitting a conveyor belt that goes down to floor 2, and then the floor 2 conveyor belt goes down to subfloor 1, which then hits a splitter that brings it back up to floor 1. And it's going into a single constructor that is making cable. And it's backed up.
All that for nothing. That is really funny.
It is hitting a splitter.
Yeah.
So half of it's going somewhere else. But this constructor is such a legacy hire because it's right next to our hub, which means it has to have been one of the first machines we built. And it's just sitting here doing diddly squat all.
That's really good. Oh. That's
So,
really funny. Right. I'm my brain power isn't as efficient as it usually is, so I'm happy to go work on like something easy like making another sheet, which we just need to figure out where we want to do that.
Yeah. So let's take a break from the factory.
Yeah.
And let's go scout out new housing locations.
Yeah. Tab.
We're going house shopping. Let's
Yep.
take a look at the map and see
Uh-huh.
if there's any good places to
We
build.
probably want somewhere like kind of in the middle of everything that we're doing, right? So that we don't
Yeah.
fuck everything up.
You know something? Let's just go around building a bunch of radio towers real quick.
Alright.
I think that could be fun.
Yeah.
It'll show us resources on the ground that we don't know about.
I think there's like only one location really close that we want a radio tower in, and it's like northeast.
Yeah, that's where I was thinking of going.
Yeah.
Yeah. And in my single player world that I have that's in the desert, that's all the way to the top northeast of the map, I did go around and just placed a bunch of radio towers so that I could see everything
Yeah.
in the like vicinity.
Uh-huh.
So I was thinking of doing something similar here. So the unfortunate thing about the radio tower that we have placed over there. So that it's not actually hitting the corner of the map. There's just like a little bit of stuff that's out of our range on that one.
This map is giving me, like... It's so many nodes.
Mm-hmm. So that radio tower extends there. Yeah. So the radio tower that you built can actually move to the east by like a couple.
Okay.
I don't know what the measurement on this map is.
No. Right, yeah.
Yeah, I think... New map marker. Place a new map marker. I think just slamming it there. Tower. Here. Yeah.
Okay. I'll go put that thing there.
Mm-hmm. And then... I'm actually gonna go with you, basically.
Okay.
Because I'm such a smarty pants, I'm walking.
You think? Is that quicker?
Nope. It's not, but it's what I'm doing. I just want to take in the scenery. Scenery. And running on the train track. Very safe.
Working on the train track.
Oh my, there's just a Mercer sphere sitting next to the train track.
Oh.
I kind of wanted to ride the train there, but, you know.
Yeah.
The sounds of the forest are pretty nice.
Mm-hmm.
It's got a weird whoop sound. That's probably the birds in the area. The endemic life.
The birds work for the bourgeoisie.
Don't you know? Birds aren't real. It's just government drones. Oh, I just saw the tower disappear as I got here.
And for my next trick, I'll make the tower disappear. There's just a massive line of, what is this? Sulfur just going all the way from this location to the next. Love it.
Alright. Just drop the radio tower up on top of this mushroom here.
Buddy.
I'm pretty sure that's the location that I earmarked. Yep.
Get some fuel.
And I'll get a power line up here as well.
Yep. Can I put it? No. But I can't put it right there.
Alright. Radio tower is on, and it exposes basically nothing. There's a couple of bits of coal over there.
Nice.
That's all we really wanted to know. Okay. So now that we have that, we want to figure out... I mean, the next radio tower is going to have to be in, like, the flatlands. Like it'll have a lot of overlap, unfortunately, but we're gonna have to if we want to cover everything. So it'll probably want to be just like there-ish.
Alright. Then we need to put a power tower in that direction as well. Which is, what is the closest one? Are we using those? I guess the nitrogen key, or are these nitrogen parts? What am I looking at? No, that's not it. We're using like geysers or geysers.
Yeah, geysers. Geyser is an old man.
Yeah.
Why isn't it showing up on my map? I set its range to infinite. Size on map large. Select color red. Highlight marker. Apply. Boy, it does not want to show up on our mini-map.
I see it.
I don't. I'm trusting you.
Trusting you. Trusting me. Sweet Caroline. I think that's the song.
Sweet Caroline.
Da
What?
da da.
Oh.
Cool. You know what I just got reminded of by these like boars or whatever you want to call them? They just remind me a little bit of Borderlands' skanks. I don't know if you've ever played Borderlands.
I have not. What they remind me of are the pig boar, or I don't remember what they called it, from Galaxy Quest. You ever seen Galaxy Quest?
I have not.
It's one of my favorite movies of all time. It's a Star Trek parody movie.
Is that the one with the dude with a really big helmet?
No, that's Spaceballs. That's a Star Wars parody.
I see, my bad.
Galaxy Quest is a Star Trek parody, and it's got Alan Rickman playing a really good character in it.
Oh no. The location that you've put this marker on is very close to a very big bull that I think is irradiated. Yeah, it is.
Alright, I'm coming with a power tower.
It's coming. Leave! I don't want to fuck with you! Go away!
Where are you at? Come to where I am.
Okay.
I've built a power tower here.
I don't think I have enough materials for... Ah!
I do. Do I have any ammo for my gun? No. Cool.
I'm on the power tower.
Oh, okay.
Ah!
Welcome. Are you feeling safe?
No. Now I am.
But now.
I have 1 HP point. Don't do it. No! Don't do it. Alright, cool.
So you just want to put the radio tower here. I think it'll cover everything we need it to, but it's overlapping a lot. Let's head to the marker.
Okay.
Which is further. Oh my goodness! I just got hit by a rock.
Uh-huh. What material is this made out of? Rock.
Now just drop a tower here. That is an organization radio tower. Blip.
Why?
All right.
Oh, you've already done it. That's fine.
Well, there we go. Look at all this stuff nearby. Some Caterium. There's a Sam.
Hello.
We're in great
Someone's
danger.
upset. Yeah.
Radio towers are great.
Yeah. Hey, that's pretty good.
Get rid of that marker. So... So idea.
Yeah.
This is a radio tower, all right.
Uh-huh. Where do we build our next one, or do we want to figure out where we want to move in?
Let's climb up to the top of the radio tower. It is safer up here, even, and we get a better view.
Mm-hmm. You know what? I'll let you stay up there, because I don't think there's enough space for the two of us.
But you can stand on my head if you want.
That's true. This tower isn't big enough for the two of us. Ooh. Here we go. Yeah, if I just face the same way as you, then I will turn with you. And I don't have to play this game anymore, I guess.
Yeah. I was thinking maybe this place would be an alright place to build a new factory.
Yeah. We just to get rid of the fauna.
Yeah. But there's kind of just not enough resources here.
Yeah. We would have to move everything
for a
from
good startup. Yeah.
Yeah.
Plenty of bauxite.
Yeah. I don't think we need any of that.
Yeah.
Also nitrogen gas.
Mm-hmm. Right next to us.
I was thinking of building here as well from just looking at the map earlier, but...
Yeah. You know what I think would probably be the best place to build is, like, directly above the lake that is to the southeast of where our current base is.
Southeast...
Yeah, the lake that's to the southeast of our base.
Oh, next to the train station?
No.
Or...
That's southwest. Southeast. It's like there's nothing around it. It's just like a little lake.
Yeah. Oh. Oh, right. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think above that might be a good place to build.
All right.
Because there's materials in the surrounding areas that
Yes.
you can bring to the base, which
That
I think
is
is
true.
what we really want.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, that's fine with me.
I think that would be a good location. I do also still want to go around jamming radio towers into the natural environment.
Go for...
Spreading power lines everywhere. I think that would be funny.
Go for either a pipeline punch or a Pacific punch if you can. Yeah.
So let's head over to the swamp and put a radio tower in the middle of the swampy area over to the northeast of here.
Yeah.
Right. So let's get off of this tower. I'm going to go down to the power tower. Just so that I can see what the radius of the radio tower is. And where we want to build the radio tower over on the other side. I think it's going to want to be here-ish.
Okay. On me way. I'll lead the way.
Yeah. And for some reason, I can't see the tower markers, so I'm just going to head towards you.
Yep.
For some reason, I just can't see markers.
Alright, if you've already had those punches, go... You know what? I know that it's not your favorite one, but for a completely different flavor, go for Ultra White.
Galaxy Quest.
Galaxy Quest, yes. Oh my god, why is the lighting just changed?
I entered a new biome.
Yeah, I find it very funny that biomes have different lighting specifically. It's like... I don't know, I like it. It's just fucking purple and green now. There's nothing else. Just purple and green.
It's my color scheme.
Yeah. What the hell is this? Oh, it's a fart rock. I don't like how the water is black. This swamp biome makes me feel more uncomfortable than many of Mr. Miyazaki's do. So... Ooh, schleg. Uh-oh.
Are you at the point?
Yes. Luckily, you've picked out another location with a radiated bull, so...
I'm so good at that.
I don't know how you do it. Ooh.
Tower. I placed a tower.
I have no momentum. I'll make it. Ah!
Yeah, they throw rocks. Alright, so like there?
Yeah,
Is that roundabout where I played?
it's slightly further to the north, but that should be fine.
Right. Let's take a look at what that uncovered. Ooh. Why is there a spike of undiscovered there?
That's a good question. It's also to the other side of it.
Yeah.
Probably has something to do with some.
I got rocked.
Rock. Yeah, that's
That
why
bull
I'm
rocked
knee-deep.
my world. Ow! Oh my god.
Yeah.
This thing's got aim.
For a very unintelligent creature, it knows how to aim.
I'm like halfway up the radium tower and it hit me.
I quite like the look of this, like on the map of this swamp. I don't know, it's oddly satisfying.
Yeah. Like you can see where the original river is, even.
Yeah.
And then like the flooded wetlands. It's like you've got the river coming down from the big lake up top.
Yeah.
It flows into a basin, and then the basin had a river, but then the area just sort of flooded and sank.
Yeah.
Oh. There's an oil reserve that's the same as the like the water and the nitrogen thing south of here. It's all impure, but it's interesting that it's different.
Mm-hmm.
This is a nice place. It's not a nice place.
It's kind of shit.
It's a place.
Yeah.
It's kind of terrible, actually. There's 2 geysers over there. We can slap some power generators on. There's actually some to the north of here as well.
Yeah.
Just for like a little bit of residual power.
Yeah. If we ever need it.
Yeah.
I don't need it.
Don't really.
Especially with the nuclear power plant that we have ready to go as well. So I don't think we'll need any geysers.
Probably not. But it's just fun to harness the natural resources.
Yeah.
And it's really easy for geysers.
Alright.
Because you just stick a machine on them, and it runs.
And we have a power tower near them now, so we
With
could
no
just do it.
maintenance necessary.
Yeah. We could just do that at some point. Alright, where do we go next? North?
I'm gonna head over to the crashed ship that I see from here.
Oh. Oh my god, those fucking leech giraffes are so massive. Like, seeing them from above makes them look even bigger.
Ow, ow, ow.
Good luck. I can
Oh god, can
I
you
can
come
watch.
resurrect me, please?
Yeah, I can.
There's so many enemies here, and I don't have any gun ammo.
Yeah, I don't have any gun ammo.
Do I have a
either.
noblesse? Do you have a noblesse?
I do have a noblesse, yeah.
Can you, like, bomb these guys?
Actually, I think I've uploaded them, but I can. Let me
Yeah,
just
there's
land on
two
this pustule.
spitters and one spawner.
Oh, good.
Yeah, it's probably a pretty good place to rain artillery from.
I don't think I can throw them very well. Could try.
Yay!
I do not have an arm on me. But you know what? I can do this.
Careful, the bugs are coming for you.
I know. Ah!
Ah.
Oh. Oh, that went way off.
Yeah, they're affected by your momentum.
Okay.
That might destroy the thing you're standing on.
Nah.
Careful, the bugs are coming for you again.
Yeah. The fog is coming. Ow. Can't hit me. It's alright.
Make sure you don't die.
I am.
What's
I
your
am.
health at?
At full. I just healed.
Okay.
I'm taking careful. I don't.
Do you have like a gas grenade or
I
something?
do actually.
Yeah,
Oh,
use
ow.
that.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Hold on,
just
let me-
come
yeah.
come down here and launch a gas grenade like point blank.
Yeah, I'll do that. I just need to pull it out of my inventory. No bliss.
Hold R. Hold R
Yeah,
when
but
you
it-
have the launcher. in your
It's
hand.
it was in the
in
the storage, yeah.
Okay.
I don't know if they breathe, so I don't know if poop gas is going to do much.
It'll kill everything. It's a cloud that does damage. I don't know that. Okay, there we go.
Whoa.
Like they wouldn't make the enemies immune to the cloud that does damage, right?
Yeah, I hope not.
Also, like from my perspective, I think the spawner might be in the middle of the two clouds.
Yeah, I think so.
And also maybe unaffected.
We can figure it out.
At the very least, it should kill the bugs that spawn out of it, right?
Not sure.
Can you just come pick me up?
Nope.
Alright, it does take time to do that.
Yep.
I mean, you've kited the enemies away from me.
Where are you? You're over here. Alright.
Corpse on the ground.
Beep beep.
Oh, it's me, corpse.
Beep beep. Beep beep. I hear noises. Alright.
Alright.
Okay, the spawner is gone.
Yay, it's a goner.
Ah! We've done it. It only took us 8 years, but we did it.
Okay.
Is there anything else on the ground? Ooh, cubes. Did you open it yet?
No.
It needs cubes of the sword. Which one? I think
Of
it
a
needs
sword.
heavy ones. I don't have any of those.
Yeah, heavy modular frames. You can just mouse over.
I have them. It's fine.
Right. You pulled them out of storage.
Yep.
Do the
There you go.
honors.
Yeah. Alright.
Actually. Ma'am.
Ma'am. Want me to put it in?
Alright.
Just need power?
Iron wire, steel rotors.
Stretch! Oh, yeah! Sorry.
Research iron wire. Right. Yeah, it's if it's the only hard drive in your inventory, put it in. So
Actually...
that it's not taking up inventory space.
Alright, hard drives. I think I've done it.
Top of the list to ya.
Done it?
Alright. Well,
Where to?
we can continue placing radio towers if we like.
I think I'm gonna
Search
go...
for more hard drives.
I'm gonna go
We
work
can-
on the hard... Oh, or not on the hard drive. I think I'm gonna go work on making a sheet.
Okay.
So that we at least
I will
have
help.
that. Yeah. And then we can start working on, like, some of the base foundations... Or not foundations, like base, like, blueprints. Yeah.
Do we want to actually try and get blueprints working?
Yeah, we can do that. I would like a sheet for that first, though. So it doesn't need to be a
Yeah.
big sheet, but...
Oil well is fun.
Oil. This area is very pretty. Gives me big Avatar, the blue people vibes.
Yeah. Avatar, the last blue people.
Avatar, the Legend of Blue People.
Ooh, I think I am flying above a bottomless pit right now.
Yep.
Oh, hey, yellow slug.
Uh-oh, careful. Ooh.
I'm close to death again. I've got a gas mask, right? And filters.
I have like 2
I
filters,
can walk
so...
in here.
Good luck.
Oh!
Seems like he can't.
Wait, can I? Oh, no, I can.
Oh, okay. I'm just gonna go around it.
My screen just turned a different color. Well, there's a Mercer sphere in the middle
Oh, yeah, go for it.
that I just wanted to grab.
Sorcermere.
Oh, hey, a pink slug.
There is a slug as well. Up. Oh, it's not even a slug, it's a summer sloop. Don't look at me. Don't look at
Better
me.
than a slug.
Where did the other one go? I think the other one killed itself. Or rather, game ended itself. My bad. You just have to be careful against YouTube's policies.
devilish, Seymour? There's actually a crashed ship like right here. Oh, there it is. Unopened, apparently. Ooh, circuit boards. Do we have any of those in storage?
Maybe. I uploaded a lot of random shit.
Yeah, we do.
So...
Open.
Sesame.
All right. Our dreams of a new sheet are nearly complete.
Mission complete.
Mission complete. Right, I'm in the tube.
Yep, I'm right behind you.
Blech.
Thump.
Yeah, I can see you right behind me.
Yes. I see her.
Catching up.
Maybe.
Go faster.
I
Pull forward.
crouch jump into the tube, so
And I do too.
Okay. Might have looked like I was catching up because you were a little further up, so you slowed down a little bit more, but I still had that slowdown to go.
Probably. All right. See what we're working with. Our new proposed location. You could just do it like over the field here.
Yeah, that works too. I think we're going way too far, right?
Forest area. Mercer sphere. No. Ah!
We need that. Oh, there's another Mercer sphere up here as well. Meow.
Alright, didn't go far enough east.
Yeah.
Oh,
There's poop gas.
I don't think it's quite as desirable as it looked on the map. It's a little bit less flat.
Yeah. It's very pretty. It'd be a shame to ruin it.
Yeah. Let's build above the, like here, above this sand pit.
Alright.
Sort of. Actually, you know what? We can have the top of this serve as the foundation.
Yeah, that's what I. Yep. Didn't say, but
Build it
thought.
out from here. Alright, time to break ground. With a taller one so that it doesn't stick through. Alright. This is, Gamma?
Radiation?
Is Gamma... Because it's Alpha, Beta, Gamma, right? Alpha, Beta, Delta?
Delta, yeah. I don't know if that's just because of American military, though. I know Alpha and Omega. Omega is the last one, I believe.
Yeah.
Alright, I think this should be enough to start making blueprints. So... what does it need? We need rubber.
Alright, we got... Just a second. Do I have any in my...
It needs 100 rubber.
There's only 14 in storage.
Yeah, because I don't think we've uploaded it automatically.
Yeah, you're gonna have to
I'll
head
go
back
back.
and
Yep.
do that. Yeah, I will finish platforming.
Yep. And the question is, where is the rubber? Where's the love as well?
And the rubber's just coming straight off the train.
Yeah.
Sounds pretty easy. Uh-oh, we're running out of cement. We're out of cement.
Oh.
Cement's automatically uploading, right?
Yes, I believe so.
I will head back to base and take a look at that. You get that rubber and build the blueprint. And I will...
200, 400,
on the cement.
800, 1,000, and then I just pull a few more in.
Yeah. Cement is automatically uploading. We're just
not making much of it. We can work on that
yeah.
with this next thing, because we do have a thing underneath a limestone node, which we can just abuse.
Alright, that's not producing surplus cement.
Oh, we need cement for this as well, so I'm gonna delete.
Yeah, cement for the platform.
For the blueprint.
Oh.
So I'm gonna delete some of the platforms.
Yeah. Time to make use of this limestone node.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna set up a miner here and just have it all making cement that's uploading into a storage device.
Yep, sounds like a good plan.
Just put a simple Mark II on it.
Blueprint storage box. Blueprint designer. Alright.
Structures, cement.
Oh. Ooh.
3 of these.
Okay. I think I understand the concept of what we're doing. What blueprints do we want to make first?
Alright, probably a smelting factory. So, like,
Okay, how much does a regular node pull?
so
With
nodes
the
are always
feet.
divisible by 30.
Yeah. So
Okay,
what is a
so
Mark
let's
III?
start at the smallest scale.
Okay.
Using a Mark III on a impure node, how much does that produce? Is that going to produce 90?
It would be the impure would be
Or is that
30
going to
at
produce
base.
120? Yeah, it's 30 at base, and then it's doubling. So it would produce 120.
Okay.
So that is the absolute smallest scale that it will work from.
Yeah. Okay. So, smelter. So 120, and each of them produces, uses 30.
Mm-hmm.
So it would be 4.
Just a second, let me check something. Do smelters all smelt at the same rate? They don't.
They don't.
Caterium smelts at 45.
Okay.
So Caterium has to be set up separately. So that can
Yes.
just... Actually, just a second. Just a second.
I will wait.
Before you do anything,
Yes.
I think we want to do refinery smelting.
Okay.
So what that means is, because we have refinery recipes for pure iron ingots and pure copper ingots, and that, 35 iron per minute turns into 65 ore, or 35 ore turns into 65 ingots,
Okay.
as opposed to a regular smelter that is, I believe, 1-to-1. Yeah. So using a refinery and pumping in a little bit of water, we get almost double the resources.
Okay. So we want a refinery setup, is what
Yeah.
I'm hearing.
We want to be using refineries instead of regular smelters.
Okay.
I will leave it to you to figure out the math on that while I make this incredibly simple limestone generator. Have fun doing the hard work.
It's fine. I'll manage. Do you want to start with copper or iron? Shouldn't really matter, actually.
Probably iron, yeah.
Alright. So, 35 iron ore per minute. Wonderful. That's going to be great to
Yeah.
calculate. And 20 meters of water.
Dimensional depot.
So it needs... Oh, it needs... Okay, so it needs ore per minute.
Ore per minute has the same acronym as One Punch Man.
Yeah. I like that.
Uh-huh.
I
Yeah,
like
sure,
that.
whatever.
I'm just trying to... Like, I don't know if we need a blueprint for it, because it literally just needs 2 parts. Is the thing.
Yeah. I was thinking similar.
So I don't think we need to do a refinery blueprint, but that's fine. What other things do we need blueprints for? Turning ingots into stuff.
Yeah. So just a second.
Yep.
I'm getting over there real quick.
Yep.
I just finished setting up the concrete uploader. Alright. Here I am, rock me like a hurricane.
Yeah.
Alright. So
We'll want.
if we look in production. So let's just take a look at the process. So we're going to be wanting to make pure iron and pure copper.
Yeah.
Just a second. I think the MAM finished a little while ago and I never looked at it too. Because that's another thing that doing this lets us do is set up better resource generations.
Uh-huh.
And being short-stained copper. Having a lot of access to water is going to be really important as well. Because a lot of machines can make use of water as just like a resource to improve production. All right. So. We've got this. All right, so here's a question. Do we just want to set up a bunch of like refineries and have them pump all of the iron into a chest? So what we can do is if we just take like a bunch of refineries and have them pumping into big storage containers like this, we can then put signs on them like this that state how much iron it's receiving per minute. So
That's a smart idea.
Right
so
here,
if we have 2 of them, it would be 130.
Right. Yeah. So you can just have a sign on there that's saying it is receiving 130 iron per minute, and then whenever you create a conveyor belt out of it, just make sure to subtract the amount of iron from the sign.
Yeah, from how much it's producing to how much. Yeah. That's smart.
How much you're using. So we can just have a bunch of refineries set up that are pumping into chests like this.
Yep. That sounds like a good plan. And then we'll just have like a big storage like unit. Yep.
Yeah, so that we don't have to worry about, and we can probably do this on like the ground below us.
Yeah, it doesn't need to be too...
So that we don't have to pump water all the way up here.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, sounds like a plan.
Mm-hmm. And we could even do this like at location as well, because I think a lot of iron... Yeah, a lot of minerals are located near water.
Yeah.
So we can do most of that on location and just have like drones pick up the iron and bring it to location, and it can be like the iron per minute.
Yeah, I worry a little bit about...
If we want to.
I think what we should do is if we do it... I don't mind doing it per location, but like... I don't know. My brain is not functioning words, so...
Yeah. Like, if we have the refineries set up, like, basically next to the miners, I suppose we do actually want to have resources. Okay. I think it's better to like coagulate all of our resources into big piles and split them out from those big piles.
Yeah.
Like, also, obviously, we're not going to pipe all of the iron into one chest. We'll probably have like 5 or so.
Yeah.
Who knows how many. So that's our plan for resource accumulation.
Yes.
Do we want to just set this up first?
We can, yeah.
Yeah.
I do think that all of the resource accumulation stuff should be, like, all of the chests of iron should be in one location. So, it, like,
yeah.
For example, yeah, okay. So, on location, we mean we mine iron, we put it in a refinery, and then the ingots we ship out to here, and then
the ingots we ship here,
and then the ingots get put into storage chest here. All right, yeah.
Yes.
That is my worry
that's what
gone.
I was saying.
Yeah, okay. Cool.
Yeah.
Let's do that for today, and then.
Do you think that's a better idea than, like, shipping the raw iron here and have it all refining in the same place?
No, I think what you said is a better idea, to have the raw, like the iron ingots come here, and then from those storage containers we move them,
like, up onto this platform where we have our machinery that is making machines.
Yes, I think that is.
The basement is for standard storage.
Yep. But I do think we might want, like, at least, like, somewhat of a sheet, because then it's in the same, like, elevation and angles. Because if it's in the same angles, then we won't have to worry about, like, an odd... What's it called? Like,
angle?
Like these things. The conveyor lifts not being, like, in the proper things.
Orientation?
Yeah, orientation, that's it. And then we'll start working on at least, like, a bit of a storage facility for now, and then next time we'll work on the blueprints that we do with those things. Because I do still want to work with blueprints so that everything is at least organized and easily done.
Yes, the blueprints for, like, factory up top makes a lot of sense.
Yep.
Okay. So, what we can actually do is set up on the resources that are to the south of us that you have labeled with more iron.
Yes.
So we can set up the refineries and stuff there, and then we can use the other, like, we can move the other stuff over here after we take those. Actually, there's two iron nodes directly below us as well.
Yeah. We'll have a lot of material to work with.
Yeah.
They're right over there. Luckily, they're slightly on a lower platform, so we can build, like, a bit of a sheet over top of them.
I suppose, yeah.
Because I do want, like, a secondary sheet, at least. I actually, speaking of, with secondary sheet, like, I mean probably on the ground, basically, but again, for the alignments, which is very easy to do, because I'll start working on at least making a base of that. Doesn't have to be very big yet. Foundations.
Okay. So some things that we can do with blueprints. One thing. Okay. Let's just drop down an assembler. It's gonna have to start from basics. Okay. So if we have an end goal, I think that helps better when using a blueprint.
Yeah, I agree.
I put...
This might be too low.
A manufacturer in the corner.
Up it a little bit.
Right. Okay, so let's just say we want to construct computers out of this.
That's fine.
Caterium computer. That requires circuit boards, quick wire, and rubber. So 2 of those are... quick wire and rubber are simple. Okay. Maybe on first floor, we have a bunch of machines that are making simple items, basically just anything that can be made out of a constructor.
Yep.
I think a lot of things that can be made in a constructor also have recipes in like an assembler that are more efficient. Yeah, like coated iron. So like instead of using a constructor to make iron plates, you can use an assembler to make coated iron plates. And that takes 37.5 iron and 7.5 plastic to make 75 iron plates, as opposed to 30 to 20 for iron plates.
I see. Uh-huh.
So like with a little bit of plastic input, we make iron plate production way more efficient.
Mm-hmm.
That also depends on how much plastic we're producing.
We can produce a lot more because we have a pure node of oil over there, and we have more
a bunch
oil
of untapped
around?
oil wells. Yeah, there's plenty of untapped oil semi nearby. Hard drive. Aluminum rod? Yeah. So now we can turn aluminum into rods. Because we produce a bunch of surplus aluminum, too.
Mm-hmm.
So that's not a bad use for it. Alright, I forgot to put the next research in. See, the main issue is that a lot of stuff that we would want to build is kind of conditional.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Let's just stop and think. So I'm gonna drop down to manufacture. This is usually the end goal for like all of the stuff that we're making anyways.
Yeah.
So like let's take a look at the phase 4 for the thing. Thermal propulsion rockets is one of them. We can't even make one of them. That's in the particle enrichment.
Yeah.
We want to just like use tickets to get particle enrichment done.
We can. I'll start doing that. You keep working on this.
Okay.
Because my brain is not going to function very much longer anyway.
I'm pretty sure we have enough of the motors and the super cubes. It's just the coolant units that are being used to make the super motors that we need.
Yeah. All right. I'll work on that.
Yeah. So like if we want to create thermal propulsion rockets, I think we've got like a ton of the requisite resources actually.
200 of those.
I think we can actually. I think we're making everything we need to make thermal propulsion rockets. That's just turbo motors, engines, and.
Do we have quick wire plenty?
Well, we're not making enough cooling systems though.
Or
what was that?
Do we have plenty quick wire?
I set something up that fixed some quick wire production somewhere. I don't remember what it was though.
Is this
so there might be surplus quick wire somewhere.
I'm gonna see.
If not, you can ticket it probably.
Yeah. I think this is all being used efficiently, so I'm not taking it from there. It's also being used over here. here, which I think is... Oh, no. There's some extra here.
I've just taken a look at different recipes.
Yeah.
I'm looking at some of the alternate recipes that we have. So for the heavy encased frame, which is a heavy modular frame variant, would you like to hazard a guess as to how many it produces per minute?
20.
No.
Higher or lower?
Okay. So the default is 2.
Oh.
It's somewhere in the vicinity.
6.
Here's a hint: you're never going to guess the number.
Okay, 6.9.
So the default is 2.
Yeah.
This makes 2.813.
Cool. That's a lot.
I'm checking to see if any amount of batteries have it make a sensible amount. Nope. Like, on full charge, none of the batteries make any sense. So, just a second. Battery... Let me back in the manufacturing. So, battery 2 brings it up to a nice, tidy 4.219. Another battery gets it to 5.625. That's the closest to a normal number, because it ends in a 5.
Couldn't you,
the last one makes 7.031, which is almost 7.
Yeah. Couldn't you, choose its production, in a way?
You can.
Yeah. But
it's just like I'm setting it to maximum output because that's normally the amount that you would think would be a sensible number.
Yeah.
It's like you can set it to create 7 per minute. That's pretty easy.
Yeah.
And it is a clock speed of 248.889.
Nice.
Instead of, the 250 that would make sense.
Why aren't you getting modular frames? What are you talking about? There's a line of modular frames that isn't... Are you on standby? Is that what's happening? No, you're not. Production paused. It is on standby. That's why. Why is it on standby? We need more fused modular frames.
I have no idea.
Oh, that's a little bit of a problem in it.
Yeah.
That's alright. Could solve this issue easily with tickets. I'll just buy my way through.
Is definitely way better of a recipe.
Okay.
That's at 3.75, and it has way more sensible requirements. And it produces, like, faster. Better.
But
stronger. Harder. Faster. Right.
Milestone reached. Project part number 9, nuclear pasta, can be created in the particle accelerator.
Nuclear pasta,
The accelerator
tasty.
has vast and fluctuating power demands, depending on the recipe, so will need careful integration with your factory. Fix-It does not waste, so nuclear waste can be refined by the particle accelerator into plutonium for reuse in the nuclear power plant. Fun fact. Fix-It psychologists suggest factory designs reflect the minds of their creators in unexpected ways.
Oh, don't say that to us.
On an unrelated note, your infrastructural choices have been interesting.
Okay.
Don't say that. I'm
So you can
self-conscious
use the
about it.
particle accelerator to recycle uranium. Okay.
Where's the nuclear pasta? What does it look like?
Nuclear pasta is probably made in this thing. No, it's not. It's probably made in the blender then.
Let's see. Alien technology. What do you need? I think you needed nuclear pasta, didn't you? No, you needed singularity cells. Okay, doesn't matter then. I don't care. Lost interest.
Particle accelerator. Oh, I need coolant to make a particle accelerator. Yeah, I'm missing cooling systems.
Yeah, now we
Do
need
you have
to...
any left over?
Coolant systems?
Yeah.
No, I bought the exact amount, but I can buy some more.
Can you get 50 more
Yes.
and upload them?
Yeah.
Just so that we can see how the particle accelerator works.
Yeah. Coolant systems. Cooling systems, not turbo motors, right? Not heat sinks?
Yes, cooling system. One with a black ball on the front of it.
Barli. Uploading. More of them. There we go. Barli.
Now, how do you work particle accelerator? Okay, you can make nuclear pasta and plutonium pellets with this.
Mmm, tasty. Oh my god, it's huge.
The nuclear pasta is made out of copper powder and pressure conversion cubes. How do you make pressure conversion cubes? Okay, they're just made in assembler out of the biggest cubes and motors. Some form of motor. Oh, we have two Oh, no. Okay, there is only one recipe for making this. Radio control unit, that's what it is. And fused modular frames. Yeah, we haven't done anything with copper powder. Yeah, because it's only used for nuclear powder.
Yeah.
Or nuclear pasta.
Yeah. Alright. I think...
So.
Yes, go on.
I was going to say... we should both pick an item in the Phase 4.
Okay.
Specifically, there's two of them. There's one that's made in the blender, and there's one that's made in the manufacturer.
Mm-hmm.
Let's drop down the blender. So, the two of them are... Wait, no, it's not made in here. Also, the man just finished. Recipes. Okay. So, thermal propulsion rocket is one of the ones we can make. That requires things that we are producing currently. We need to be making more cooling systems as well.
Yeah. I can start
Where's
working
the
on
other
the
one
cooling
made?
systems, probably.
Is it just in like an assembler? Oh, it is. Yeah, assembler directory system and magnetic field generators. They're both just standard production.
Mm-hmm.
And they're really easy, actually. Especially the magnetic field generator.
Alright.
It's so simple.
I think we should work on that next
And it
time.
uses a bunch of resources that we're already making.
Oh, nice.
Well, only for one of them.
Mm-hmm.
The other one is electromagnetic control rods, which we're making enough to supply nuclear power with.
Yeah.
And no more.
No.
Yep. Oh, and that requires a bunch of stators, which we aren't making enough of. Also AI limiters, which are sort of whatever.
Yeah. I think we should work on that next time, because this is like a good point to start off with, right? With the beginning of a new task.
I suppose so.
And I do have to... I am a little time constrained today, but...
Yeah.
Alright. Then I will do a think, and then start working on some stuff by next time.
There we go. Foundation floor complete.
Yes.
This is a perfect square. 10 in every
Nice.
direction.
Wonderful.
Or, yeah. Well,
20?
I guess it's 21 by 21.
Right. Nice. Alright. I will speak with you again next time.
Mm-hmm.
I will, yeah. See you around.
Yep. See ya.
Oh, that's me done for today. Can I quit this collab? Yes, quit collab. Kill. turn. Hello, chat. Oh, that's the wrong button. Hello, everyone. It is time to get some rest in. I'm very tired. I don't know why. I've done nothing. And then I'll be back. I'll be back sometime next week. Monday, Tuesday, Tuesday and Wednesday definitely. Friday probably. I might do an extra stream on Monday and or Thursday. Maybe in the evenings. I don't know yet. You'll hear from me later. I'll see about getting some more collabs in and stuff. Alright. Have a good day, everyone. Bye-bye.